Greetings, my friends. As we gather here together on this night, I want to leave you with some questions about how you perceive the concept of monsters and the like. Whenever we think of monsters, we always think of the monster that hides in the closet or underneath the bed waiting for a chance to get us, or some other rubbish like that. And it terrified us as children. Now, as adults, we imagine monsters in the same way, except we think of it as being silly, or think of other creatures of the night that play off our fears today. Now, what would you say if I told you both of those ideas were wrong? That they weren't like that. It's okay, go ahead and laugh to yourself, at least a bit. I understand why you would. Monsters are monsters, things that, by definition, are meant to be terrifying or dangerous to children and adults alike, much like demons or the devil might be thought of. But what if I told you that monsters were actually afraid of us? Some of you may understand, but the rest of you may feel that such an idea is preposterous. For those included in the latter definition, I will elaborate, and the rest of you may have more to think about. It would be normal to assume that they would hide in the shadows to wait and ambush us. However, another very plausible reason for them to hide is to just hide, specifically from us. Now, the reason that they would hide from us may elude you, so think about this. What race was it that started numerous wars that ravaged the face of the earth? Us. What species has the power to bend any other race to their will, one way or another? Us again. You see, they have ample reason to fear us and to hide from us. Perhaps some of you are starting to see my idea, but for those that don't, those who say, but why would they fear us? Some people are kind. I agree, but one thing we all know is that people are deceitful, and very few match up to the kindness of Mother Teresa, while many can match up to the evil of the Nazis, per se. If a monster were to try to make friends with a child in hopes of achieving a movie-styled happy ending, it would not end well in real life. Follow this assumed path of the poor creature's doom. First, the child would scream and alert its parents, leading them to discovering this creature and to call the police in fear. The police would arrive, and being afraid of this thing themselves, would probably begin shooting to kill it. If there was some sort of animal control who arrived as well, however, its woes could escalate even more. It would be stopped with a sort of sleeping dart and carried off to some sort of facility, where it would then be tested by scientists as it is an unknown species. It would be considered the only one of its kind, and thus be kept, never to be released, as we all marvel at what we have managed to find. Perhaps there would be even worse fates, but I do not feel like thinking of anything more. So now that you have heard my ramblings, I hope to leave you with this. When you crawl back to your bed later tonight and see that little crack in the closet, or the slight rustling of the covers near the bottom of your bed, do not be afraid of the monsters in those places. Pray for those poor souls that will never be able to thrive as we do. And, while you're at it, pray for yourself, for in the morrow, you leave those creatures to face the real monsters. The monsters that live in human skin, that brush their teeth after breakfast, and greet you with a smile as you walk into your school or workplace. Pray that you never have to see how monstrous they really are. The real monsters. Us.